Welcome back to the News Desk on Scariff Bay Community Radio, bringing you weekly updates of news and events from around East Clare and a selection of music on Saturday the 16th of November 2024. We in Scariff Bay Community Radio will be having our annual Monster raffle with fantastic selection of prizes to be won again this year, including a 55-inch smart TV. Tickets are on sale for just €5 each and are available from the volunteers and in many of the local businesses. The draw will take place on Saturday the 14th of December live on Scariff Bay Community Radio, and we would appreciate your support. The Society of St Vincent de Paul and Clare is actively recruiting new volunteers. Last year they received over 5,000 calls for assistance from people experiencing poverty all over County Clare. Households were assisted with food, heating, electricity and education costs. Visit svp.ie/Clare for details. St Caimin's East Clare SVP will have their annual Christmas Appeal Churchgate collection on December the 7th and 8th. You can also help them to make a difference this Christmas by donating via bank transfer in Bank of Ireland Scariff. The account number is 63 20 45 45. Or you can donate online svp.ie/St Caimin's Appeal 24. The Ogonnelloe Annual Christmas Craft Fair will take place this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Parish Hall. The cafe will be open and they will have a Christmas raffle for both children and adults. For all details, contact Karen on 087 836 5608 and everyone is invited. Ellen's Iyengar Yoga new term will be starting on Monday next, the 18th. In Ogonnelloe Community Centre on Mondays at 6:15 p.m, in Connachtnaguiha, Tulla on Tuesdays at 7 p.m, in Ellen's Newwood Park Studio on Mondays at 8 p.m, Wednesdays at 6:15 and 8 p.m, and on Thursdays at 7 p.m. In the Coola Studio Ballina, a workshop on Saturday the 7th of December will take place from 10 a.m. to 12 noon for €30 for those with some yoga experience. Booking is essential. Contact Ellen Baggs on 086 177 4826 or on her Facebook page. The Tulla History Group will be having their next meeting on next Monday, the 18th, in the Tulla Courthouse at 8 p.m. The speaker will be the community archaeologist Dr. Christy Cuniff. The title of this fascinating lecture is From the Ulster Borderlands to the Slievachty Uplands, the Cultural Legacy of the Ultach Migrants. It will examine the history, lore and settlement evidence of the disposed Ulster Catholics who ended up in the Slievachty region following the Battle of the Diamond in Armagh in 1795. This led to one of the biggest international migrations in modern Irish history. It is seldom spoken about in national historical narratives. All are invited to attend. The Edna O'Brien Library in Scariff will be hosting a poetry evening with Nicky Griffin on Thursday the 21st of November at 6:30 p.m. You can read your own poem or a poem by your favourite author or just listen to some poems in good company. Raheen Community Hospital and Daycare Centre will be having their Christmas Craft Fair on Saturday the 23rd of November from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Anyone who'd like to donate items can do so by dropping them to the Day Centre by 20th of November. Accepted items include home baking, clothes, gift sets, jewellery, handbags and raffle prizes, and all support would be appreciated. The Cunis Centre in Feakle is offering a relaxing weekend sound bath experience with Ruth on Sunday the 24th of November from 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon. She will be using the gentle sound of singing bowls, tuning forks, rattles, ocean drum, elemental chimes and her own voice to relax you, all for €25. Booking is essential, so WhatsApp to 086 773 3375. Scariff GA Committee are currently looking for second-hand toys which must be in excellent condition and with all parts intact. The drop-off dates and times are the 26th of November from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and the 30th of November from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. For further information, contact 087 700 6890. Lack Isle National School in Whitegate are having a clothing collection on Tuesday the 26th of November. Bags can be dropped into the school or into the garden shed in the schoolyard from Friday the 22nd of November. The Clare branch of the Alzheimer's Society continues its information cafe on the third Wednesday of the month, which is the 27th of November, in their Ennis Centre in Cahercalla. The air code is V95P9V9 from 11:30am to 1:30pm. Alzheimer cafes provide a warm, welcoming space for people with dementia, their families and friends, and for social and healthcare professionals to meet and exchange ideas. The guest speaker is Antoinette Butler, yoga instructor, and she's going to help out with relaxation techniques and chair exercises. Fiona Staunton, their dementia advisor, and Linda Murphy are going to cover activities, advice and support. Join them for tea and a chat. For more information, contact Linda Murphy on 087 9152 151 or email lomurphy@alzheimer.ie. The Ed O'Brien Library in Scariff will host a history talk on life in 18th century East Clare by Noel Murphy on Thursday the 28th of November at 7pm. This presentation will give a lively account of the everyday life of the people of the area around the period of 1730 to 1830 and will show how we can still see evidence of that way of life in the landscape around us. For details, phone 061 922 893. Bunratty Castle and Folk Park will host Ireland's largest Christmas parade on Thursday the 28th of November as the County Clare village is transformed into a winter wonderland. It is supported by the local business community and Clare County Council, and they have announced that 400 parade participants will wind their way through the village where the annual switching on of the Folk Park's Christmas lights will take place. The procession will feature more than 100 elves, Christmas characters, the Tulla Pipe Band and Santa Claus, whose sleigh will be led by 6 horses. Additional music entertainment will be provided by the Bunratty Brass Band and 2 local choirs. Santa Claus will be making a welcome return to his grotto on the village street on Friday the 29th. The Breakfast with Santa event and the Christmas-themed castle banquets will also return this Christmas. Visit bunrattycastle.ie for more information. The general election date, as you probably know, is due to take place on Friday the 29th of November, and there'll be over 500 people who will run for election for the 34th Dáil, including 19 in County Clare. Your vote is your voice. Women for Election launched a general election tool for all voters, which gives map-based access to information about all candidates running in each constituency. The new online tool, developed in collaboration with Maynooth University's All-Ireland Research Observatory, AERO, gives voters details on their constituency, how many women and men represent them, who's running in the general election by party and gender, and links to further information on each candidate. The tool allows users to view the national trends and then explore all candidates within each constituency. Alda McDonough, Chief Chair of Women for Election, said, "There are talented, capable and competent women running in every constituency. We're asking all voters, women and men, to research these women candidates on the website voteforwomen.ie and consider voting for them. This election will see over 40% more women standing than in the 2020 general election. 227 women to date have indicated that they are standing in this election. With Ireland 104th in the world for the number of women in Parliament, it is good news for the health of our democracy that so many talented women are stepping forward to stand for election and bring their voices and experiences to the Dáil. This powerful resource aims to support informed decisions on political representation, drive meaningful change and contribute to gender equality in Irish politics." Raheen Wood Steiner School's Advent Fair will take place on November the 30th from 12 noon to 4pm in Raheen Woods. It will be a festive day of fun with gnome gardens, biscuit making, puppet shows, pizza ovens, cafes, face paintings, craft stalls, wreath making, pony snuggles and a raffle, and all are welcome. An ecumenical Advent event for children exploring the wonder of the Christmas story will be held on Saturday the 30th of November at 11am in the Killaloo Parish Centre. All children with an accompanying adult are welcome. Contact Siobhan on 087 220 9647 for more information. Scariff GA invites you to join them for their Christmas market fundraiser on December the 7th in the Scariff GA Hall from 11am to 6pm. There'll be a variety of stalls with gifts, crafts, food, treats, music, a raffle and much more on offer, and Santa Claus will make an appearance too. An Garda Síochána has announced the establishment of a dedicated community policing unit for the East Clare Tipperary North Community Engagement Area. This new unit comprises of 7 Gardaí who will be stationed at Killaloe, Newport, Neenah and Roscrea Garda stations, ensuring a consistent and accessible Garda presence throughout the functional area. Key objectives for the community policing unit include addressing crime and antisocial behaviour through problem-solving initiatives developed in partnership with local communities and agencies. Targeted enforcement as well as focused crime prevention and reduction strategies will be central to the unit's approach, supporting a safer and more secure environment for all residents. Community policing, in consultation and with the support of the communities, is central to the prevention of crime and antisocial behaviour, reducing fear in our communities whilst promoting inter-agency problem solving. Santa will visit the children of Kilkishen and surrounding areas on Sunday the 8th of December. Advanced registration is required before Friday the 29th of November. Registration forms are available in the local shops and details are on the Kilkishen Cultural Centre Facebook page. Milford Care Centre in Limerick will be having their Light Up a Memory Tree again this year. You can remember your loved ones by sponsoring a light for just €5, which will shine throughout the festive season. The official ceremony to mark the lighting of the memory tree will take place on the grounds of Milford Care Centre on Sunday the 1st of December at 6 p.m. All are welcome. Visit the website milfordcarecentre.ie for all information. The Killaloe Male Voice Choir won 2 bronze awards at the Praga Canta Choral Festival in Prague. Competing with 18 choirs from 10 countries, the Killaloe Male Voice Choir, under the expert guidance of musical director Anne Cullen, achieved their awards in the folk and sacred music categories. While there, they were also invited to a reception at the Irish Embassy where they performed a number of Irish pieces. Congratulations to all involved, and the choir will be hosting their annual Christmas concert along with 4 other local choirs in St Flannan's Catholic Church in Killaloe on December the 15th, not to be missed. The Community Investment Fund 2024 has been allocating funds to the following. The East Clare Community Co-op had a very successful outcome to their applications as they have been allocated €18,148 to fund accessibility works to the upstairs of the building and to make it more inclusive for wheelchair users. Kilkishen Cultural Centre will receive €13,586 to fund improvements to the entrance of the centre and to make it more accessible. Ogonnelloe Community Centre will receive €22,350 to fund upgrades of electric systems and to fund solar panels on the community centre to improve energy efficiency. Ogonnelloe GA Community Hall will receive €14,918 to fund installation of a fire water storage system in the hall to enhance safety for the community. That is great news for all involved. The news is sponsored by Leona Nails and Brow Bar in Scariff. That's all the news for this week. News was compiled and read by myself, Ursula Hogan. Stay tuned for the weather forecast read to you by Jim Collins. Thank you for listening and take care.
The weather forecast on Scariff Bay Community Radio is brought to you by Paddy Punch Engineering of Scariff. A damp start today Saturday across the southern half of the country with patchy rain and drizzle. Rain will clear from the south by the afternoon, leaving a mix of cloud and sunny spells across the country, afternoon highs of 8 to 11 degrees. It will be a cold night with clear spells and just a few showers with lows of 1 to 4 degrees. A fresh and bright day Sunday for much of the country, with spells of sunshine and just a few showers. Cloud will thicken from the Atlantic by evening though, with rain developing on the northwest coast. Highs will range from 7 to 10 degrees. On Sunday night, rain looks set to extend across the country and it will turn breezy. Lows of 5 to 9 degrees. An area of low pressure moves across Ireland on Monday, bringing outbreaks of rain. Some wintry falls are possible over the north of the country. Highest temperatures 4 to 12 degrees. Cold on Monday night with frost and ice developing as temperatures fall back to between -1 and +3. Some wintry showers will affect northern and western counties. And Tuesday onto Friday, a cold northerly airflow develops over Ireland from Tuesday to Friday, bringing a mix of sunshine and scattered wintry showers of hail, sleet and snow. Showers will be most frequent across Connacht and Ulster, with some lying snow expected, especially over the hills, but not exclusively. There'll be widespread frost and ice at night with some hazardous travelling conditions. Typical daytime temperatures will range from around 3 to 6 degrees, while nighttime temperatures will range from around 0 to -3. And that's the forecast. The weather forecast on Scariff Bay Community Radio is brought to you by Paddy Punch Engineering of Scariff.